Thank you very much, John. Appreciate that. And yes, I do support the standardized testing, but also understand that we need the teacher testing and standardized testing because they provide different information and they can be used at different times for different reasons. Both types of assessments have provide good information, and both kinds have their limitations. But I believe that teachers, our school system, parents, and students, they need both kinds of information. There's kind of questions that come with this kind of testing and these kind of questions on the testing process. And it's, how are the results published and used? How does post-secondary programs use these test results? How well these tests are aligned to our curriculum, especially when our curriculum's changing. And are there accommodations allow students to participate, like even those with cognitive and emotional, physical challenges? I have a grandson that's with special needs, and I see him moving through the school system, and it's good to be able to accommodate all the different children and all the different needs. So I do support the use of standardized tests as one component in student learning, but I believe we need to be able to look at that and see how that information is used. We have the PAP tests, we have the diploma tests and everything, and again we need to look at these and see how they're used. And Danielle mentioned about having tests each year to try to get an idea of how the students are progressing. And I think that's very important. And one of the reasons that we would have these tests is to be able to make sure that we don't have students getting left behind. And I think that's one of the main concerns that parents have is they want to be able to be assured that their child is not being left behind, and that if the student or that child needs anything, that those needs are provided and worked on before it becomes too late. And we can see a lot of frustration with students as they move through the school system. If they start getting behind, they get frustrated, and they tend to even do worse and maybe want to leave the school system altogether. And we don't want that to happen. We want those students to feel comfortable. We want them to feel confident and be able to enjoy their school education and be able to be successful at that too. So again, the standardized education testing, I believe, is very important, and it's again a part of a complete, assessment tools that can be used to assess students as they progress through school.